The skipper's in the wardroom drinking gin.
Hi-yo, chicken on a raft.
I don't mind a knocking, but I ain't a going in.
Hi-yo, chicken on a raft.
The Jim is a laughing like a drain.
Hi-yo, chicken on a raft.
Be looking in me comic cuts again.
Hi-yo, chicken on a raft. Chicken on a raft on a Monday morning. Oh, what a terrible sight to see. That toast forward and the dustman aft. Sitting there picking at a chicken on a raft.
Hi-yo,
chicken on a raft.
Hey-yo,
Chicken on a raft.
Hi-yo,
Chicken on a raft.
Hey-yo,
Chicken on a raft. Well, they gave me the middle and the fun too. Hi-yo, chicken on a raft. And now I'm pulling in a whaling crew. Hi-yo, chicken on a raft. There's a seagull whaling off a red. Hi-yo, chicken on a raft. And I ought to be sleeping in a feather bed. Hi-yo, chicken on a raft. Chicken on a raft on a Monday morning. Oh, what a terrible sight to see. That toast forward and the dustman aft. Sitting there picking at a chicken on a raft. Hi-yo, 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 chicken on a raft.
Well, I had a little girl in Dolly Bay.
Hi-yo, chicken on a raft.
And did she make a fool of me?
Hi-yo, chicken on a raft.
Her heart was like a pusser's shower.
Hi-yo, chicken on a raft.
From a hot tick a hole in a quarter of an hour.
Hi-yo, chicken on a raft. Chicken on a raft on a Monday morning. Oh, what a terrible sight to see. That toast forward and the dustman aft. Sitting there picking at a chicken on a raft.
Hi-yo,
Chicken on a raft.
hey-yo,
Chicken on a raft.
hi-yo,
Chicken on a raft.
hey-yo,
Chicken on a raft. So he kissed goodbye on the midnight bus. Hi-yo, chicken on a raft. But she didn't cry and she didn't fuss. Hi-yo, chicken on a raft. So am I the man what she loves best. Hi-yo, chicken on a raft. Or am I just a cuckoo in another man's nest? Hi-yo, chicken on a raft. Chicken on a raft on a Monday morning. Oh, what a terrible sight to see. That toast forward and the dustman aft. Sitting there picking at a chicken on a raft. Hi-yo, 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 chicken on a raft.
Well, an Amazon girl lived in Dumfries.
Hi-yo, chicken on a raft.
She only had her kids in 2s and 3s.
Hi-yo, chicken on a raft.
And her sister lives in Maryhill.
Hi-yo, chicken on a raft.
She says she won't, but I think she will.
Hi-yo, chicken on a raft. Chicken on a raft on a Monday morning. Oh, what a terrible sight to see. That toast forward and the dustman aft. Sitting there picking at a chicken on a raft.
Hi-yo,
Chicken on a raft.
hey-yo,
Chicken on a raft.
hi-yo,
Chicken on a raft.
hey-yo,
Chicken on a raft. Now we are ready to head for the Horn. Why, hi, roll and go. Our boots and our clothes, boys, are all in the pawn. To me, rollicking, randy, dandy, oh. Heave a pole, oh, heave away. Why, hi, roll and go. The anchor's on board and the cable's all stored. To me, rollicking, randy, dandy, oh. Man the stout capstans and knave with a will. Why, hi, roll and go. For soon we'll be driving away down the hill. To me, rollicking, randy, dandy, oh. Heave a pole, oh, heave away. Why, hi, roll and go. The anchor's on board and the cable's all stored. To me, rollicking, randy, dandy, oh. Heave away, police, you parish rig bums. Why, hi, roll and go. Take your hands from your pockets and don't suck your thumbs. To me, rollicking, randy, dandy, oh. Heave a pole, oh, heave away. Why, hi, roll and go. The anchor's on board and the cable's all stored to me rollicking randy dandy-o. Rouse her up, police, the wind's drawing free. Why, hi, roll and go. Let's get the glad rags on and drive it to sea. To me rollicking randy dandy-o. Heave a pull, oh heave away. Why, hi, roll and go. The anchor's on board and the cable's all stored to me rollicking randy dandy-o. We're outward bound for Fallipo Bay. Why, hi, roll and go. Get cracking, me lads, it's a hell of a way to me rollicking randy dandy-o. Heave a pull, oh heave away. Why, hi, roll and go. The anchor's on board and the cable's all stored to me rollicking randy dandy-o.
Lift him up and carry him along.
Farmer Ringo, far away.
Put him down where he belongs.
Farmer Ringo, far away.
Ease him down and let him lay.
Farmer Ringo, far away.
Screw him in and there he'll stay.
Farmer Ringo, far away.
Stow him in his hole below.
Farmer Ringo, far away.
Stay he must and then he'll go.
Farmer Ringo, far away.
When I get back to Liverpool town,
Farmer Ringo, far away.
I'll pass a line to little Sally Brown.
Farmer Ringo, far away.
I'll haul her high and haul her low.
Farmer Ringo, far away.
I'll bust her blocks and make her go.
Farmer Ringo, far away.
Oh, Sally, she's a pretty little craft.
Farmer Ringo, far away.
Cut sharp to the fore and around it aft.
Farmer Ringo, far away.
Screw the cart and screw him down.
Farmer Ringo, far away.
Let's get the hell from a high-low town.
Farmer Ringo, far away.
They call me Hanging Johnny.
Away, boys, away.
I never hanged nobody.
So hang, boys,
Hang on, I
hang.
says I hanged me granny.
Away, boys, away.
And then I hanged me family.
So hang, boys,
Hang on,
hang.
I says I hanged me mother.
Away, boys, away.
Me sister and me brother.
So hang, boys,
Hang on, I
hang.
hang a rotten liar.
Away, boys, away.
I hang a bloody friar.
So hang, boys,
Hang on, they
hang.
tells me I hangs for money.
Away, boys, away.
Hanging's so bloody funny.
So hang, boys,
Hang on,
hang.
we'll haul and we'll hang together.
Away, boys, away.
We'll all for better weather.
So hang, boys, hang.
In Liverpool I was born.
Bring 'em down,
London is me home from home.
bring 'em down,
Them rather-eyed girls, they look so fine.
bring 'em down,
Never a day behind their time.
bring 'em down,
It's around Cape Horn we go.
bring 'em down,
All through the ice and snow.
bring 'em down,
Up the coast of Vallepo.
bring 'em down,
Northward to Callao.
bring 'em down,
Callao girls I do adore.
bring 'em down,
I take take it all and ask for more.
Bring 'em down.
And Valley Pole girls put on a show.
Bring 'em down.
I waggle their ass with a roll and go.
Bring 'em down.
It's back to Liverpool.
Bring 'em down.
I spent me pay like a bloody fool.
Bring 'em down.
Them Liverpool girls I do admire.
Bring 'em down.
They set your rigging all afire.
Bring 'em down.
I'm Liverpool born and bred.
Bring 'em down.
Long in the arm and thick in the head.
Bring 'em down.
Oh, rock and roll me over, boys.
Bring 'em down.
And get this damn job over, boys.
Bring 'em down.
All on the bowling, Kitty, it's me darling.
All on the bowling,
All
hall.
on the bowling, Kitty comes from Liverpool.
All on the bowling
All
hall.
on the bowling, so early in the morning.
All on the bowling
All
hall.
on the bowling, at the old man is a growling.
All on the bowling
All
hall.
on the bowling, before she starts a rolling.
All on the bowling
All
hall.
on the bowling, but we don't know where we're going.
All on the bowling
All
hall.
on the bowling, and we don't know where we're sailing from.
All on the bowling
All
hall.
on the bowling, and the sooner we get going.
All on the bowling
All
hall.
on the bowling, well, the sooner we come home again.
All on the bowling
All
hall.
on the bowling, it's a weary way to Liverpool.
All on the bowling
All
hall.
on the bowling, it's a far cry to payday.
All on the bowling hall.
If I had another penny, I would have another chill. I would make the piper play the bonny lass of Biker Hill. Biker Hill and Walker Shore, Collier lads forevermore. Biker Hill and Walker Shore, Collier lads forevermore. The pitman and the keelman trim, they drink bumble made from gin. Then to dance they do begin to the tune of Elsie Malley. Biker Hill and Walker Shore, Collier lads forevermore. Biker Hill and Walker Shore, Collier lads forevermore.
When first I went down to the dirt, I had no cowl nor no pitch shirt. Now I've gotten 2 or 3 Walker pits done well by me.
Biker Hill and Walker Shore, Collier lads forevermore. Biker Hill and Walker Shore, Collier lads forevermore. Geordie Charlton, he had a pig, he hit it with a shovel and it danced a jig. All the way to Walker Shore to the tune of Elsie Marley. Biker Hill and Walker Shore, Collier lads forevermore. Biker Hill and Walker Shore, Collier lads forevermore.
As I walked out one May morning down by the riverside, there I beheld a bold fisherman come rowing by the tide, come rowing by the tide. There I beheld a bold fisherman come rowing by the tide. Good morning to you, me bold fisherman. How come you fishing near? I come here a-fishing for your sweet sake, all on this river clear, all on this river clear.
I come here a-fishing for your sweet sake, all on this river clear. He drew his boat unto the bank, and for her mate is bent. He took her by the lily white hand, which was his full intent, which was his full intent. He took her by the lily white hand, which was his full intent. He took the cloak from off his back, and gently laid it down. There she beheld 3 chains of gold, hang dangling 3 times round, hang dangling 3 times round. There she beheld 3 chains of gold, hang dangling 3 times round. She fell down on her bended knee, for mercy she implored. In calling you a bold fisherman, when I fear you are some lord, when I fear you are some lord. In calling you a bold fisherman, when I fear you are some lord. Rise up, my fair young maid, from off your bended knee. There is not one word that you have said that has offended me, that has offended me. There is not one word that you have said that has offended me. He took her by the lily white hand, saying, married we shall be. Then you will have a bold fisherman to row you on the sea, to row you on the sea. Then you will have a bold fisherman to row you on the sea.
A thrasher's daughter living near, a dreadful story you soon will hear. All after London she made away, for she was bound a serving maid to be. So she went till she came to some squire's hall, right loudly then she did knock and call. I hear you want a servant, she said, and I am Betsy, a serving maid. Now the squire had one only son, and very soon Betsy's heart he won. And Betsy being so blithe and fair, this poor boy's heart she did ensnare. So one Sunday evening he took his time, and unto Betsy he told his mind. He swore by oaths and by stars above, 'tis you, fair Betsy, 'tis you I love. But the old woman hearing him say so, it filled her heart with both grief and woe. We must contrive to send her away, to be a slave in the merry keep. So next Monday morning the old woman arose, crying, Betsy, go gather up your clothes, for I am going some friends to see, and only you, Betsy, can go with me. So they went till they come to some seaport town, where ships were sailing both up and down. A ship was hailed soon, and in she went. Poor Betsy sailed then in discontent. And a few days later the old woman come home. It's welcome home, mother, cried her son. It's welcome home, mother, on every side. But where is Betsy, a serving maid? Oh son, oh son, oh son, said she, your chief delight is all on the sea. I'd sooner see my son lying dead than to see him married to a serving maid. But a few days later this boy fell sick, so very sick and so sad was he. They could not cure him though all they tried. He called on Betsy and then he died. And when she seed her son all lying dead, she wrung her hands and she tore her head. If I could see my son rise again, I'd send for Betsy across the main. So you cruel parents, listen to me. Don't try to change lovers' destiny, or else you'll rue what you have done, as this old woman now has killed her son.
Come all you wild and wicked youths, wheresoever you may be, I hope you'll pay attention and listen unto me. The fate of poor lost convicts, as you shall understand, and the hardships they do undergo upon Van Diemen's Land. My parents reared me tenderly, good learning they give to me, till all my bad companions beguiled my home from me. I was brought up in Worcestershire, near to the town did dwell. My name is Henry Abbott, and many knows me well. Me and four more went out one night to Squire Daniel's farm, for to get some game was our intent as the night come falling down. But to our sad misfortune they took us there with speed. They sent us off to Warwick jail, which made our hearts to bleed. It was at the much assizes at the bar we did appear. Like Job we stood with patience for to hear our sentence there. And being some old offenders, it made our case go hard. Our sentence were for 14 year, and we were sent on board the ship that bore us from the land. The Speedwell was her name, and for 4 months and a half we ploughed across the raging main. No land nor harbour could I see, and believe me it is no lie. All around us one black water, and above us one blue sky. I oft times looked behind me towards my native shore, and that cottage of contentment that I will see no more. Likewise my aged father, who taught us all he had, also my tender mother, whose arms once did me bear. It was on the 14th of July, the day we made the land. At 4 o'clock we went on shore, all chained hand in hand,
and to see your fellow sufferers I fare I can't tell how. Some was chained unto a harrow, and some unto a plough. And then they marched us into the town without no more delay. And 'twas there a gentleman, he took me a bookkeeper for to be. I took to me occupation there, now me master he likes me well. My joys are out of measure, I'm sure no one can tell. He kept a female servant, Rosanna was her name. For 14 years a convict from Worcestershire she came. We oft times tell our love tales there where we are so far from home. But now we're a rattling of our chains in foreign lands to roam.
This ain't it, this ain't it, any neat and low, fire and fleet and candle neat, and Christ receive thy soul. If thou from here away dost pass, any neat and all, to Winnie Moor thou comest at last, and Christ receive thy soul. If thou gavest ever hosen or shoon, any neat and all, then sit ye down and put them on, and Christ receive thy soul. But if hosen or shoon thou ne'er gavest nane, any neat and all, the Winnie will prick thee to thy bare bane, and Christ receive thy soul. If thou from there away dost pass, any neat and all, to purgatory fire thou comest at last, and Christ receive thy soul. If thou gavest ever meat or drink, any neat and all, the fire will never make thee shrink, and Christ receive thy soul. But if meat or drink thou gavest nane, any neat and all, the fire will burn thee to thy bare bane, and Christ receive thy soul. 'Twas on one summer's evening, all in the month of May, down by a flowery garden where Betsy she did stray, I overheard this fair maid
in sorrow to complain, all for her absent lover who ploughed the raging main.
I stepped up to this fair maid and put her in surprise.
I own she did not know me, I been all in disguise.
Said I'm a charming creature,
me joy and heart's delight. How far have you to travel this dark and rainy night?
Away, kind sir, to the Claudy bank, if you will please to show
Pity a poor girl distracted, it's there I have to go.
I'm a-looking for a young man,
And Johnny is his name, and I'm told it's there on Claudy banks today he do remain.
If me Johnny was here this night, he'd keep me from all harm.
But he's cruising the wide ocean in tempest and in storm.
He's a cruising the wide ocean
For honour and for gain, but I'm told his ship got wrecked all on the coast of Spain.
Now when she heard this dreadful news, she fell into despair,
all wringing of her hands and a tearing of her hair.
Since my Johnny's gone and left me,
no man on earth I'll take, but it's all me life on Claudy banks I'll wander for his sake.
Now Johnny ridna say so, he could no longer stand.
He fell into her arms, crying, Betsy, I'm the man.
I am that faithful young man,
and whom you thought was slain. And since we've met on Claudy banks, we'll never part again. Sportsmen arouse, the morning is clear, the larks are singing all in the air. Sportsmen arouse, the morning is clear, the larks are singing all in the air.
Go tell your sweet lover,
the hounds are out.
Go tell your sweet lover,
the hounds are out. To saddle your horses, your saddles prepare. We'll away to some cover to seek for a hare. We search the woods, the groves all round, the trial been over, the game is found. We search the woods, the groves all round, the trial been over, the game is found.
Then up she springs,
through brake she flying,
then up she springs,
through brake she flying. Follow, follow the musical horn, sing, follow, hark forward the innocent hare. The huntsman blows his joyful sound, tally-ho, me boys, all over the down. The huntsman blows his joyful sound, tally-ho, me boys, all over the down.
From the woods to the valley,
see how she creeps.
From the woods to the valley,
see how she creeps. Follow, follow the musical horn, sing, follow, hark forward the innocent hare. All along the green turf she pants for breath, the huntsman he cries out for death. All along the green turf she pants for breath, the huntsman he cries out for death.
Reload, preload,
a retiring hare.
Reload, preload,
retiring hare. Follow, follow the musical horn, sing, follow, hark forward the innocent hare. This hare has led us a noble run, success to sportsmen every one. This hare has led us a noble run, success to sportsmen every one.
Such a chase she has led us,
4 hours or more.
Such a chase she has led us,
4 hours or more. Wine and beer we'll drink without fear, we'll drink a success to the innocent hare. As it fell out upon one day, a rich divers he gave a feast, and invited all his neighbours in, and gentry of the best. And it fell out upon that day, poor Lazarus, he was so poor. He came and laid him down and down, even down by divers' door. Then Lazarus laid him down and down, even down by divers' door. Some meat, some drink, brother divers, do bestow upon the poor. Thou art none of mine, brother Lazarus, lying begging at my door. No meat, no drink will I give thee, nor bestow upon the poor. Then Lazarus he laid him down and down, even down by divers' wall. Some meat, some drink, brother divers, or surely starve I shall. Thou art none of mine, brother Lazarus, lying begging at my wall. No meat, no drink will I give thee, and surely starve you shall. Then Lazarus he laid him down and down, even down by divers' gate. Some meat, some drink, brother divers, for Jesus Christ his sake. Thou art none of mine, brother Lazarus, lying begging at my gate. No meat, no drink will I give thee, for Jesus Christ his sake. Then divers he sent his merry men all, for to whip poor Lazarus away. They had no will to whip one whip, but threw their whips away. Then divers sent his hungry dogs for to bite poor Lazarus away. They had no will to bite one bite, but licked his wounds away. Then it fell out upon one day, poor Lazarus he sickened and died. There came two angels out of heaven, his soul there to guide. Rise up, brother Lazarus, and come you along with me. There is a place prepared in heaven, for to sit upon an angel's knee. Then it fell out upon one day, rich divers he sickened and died. There came two serpents out of hell, his soul there to guide. Rise up, brother diverous, and come you along with me. There is a place prepared in hell, for to sit upon a serpent's knee. As I was going to Derry down fair, with me neat scarlet cloak and everything there, in order to entice all the buxom and gay who wished for to go with young Ramble away. Ramble away, who wished for to go with young Ramble away. Yo, the very first steps I put into the fair, I spied pretty Nancy a-combing her hair. I tipped her the wink and she rolled a dark eye. Says I to myself, I'll be there by and by. There by and by. Says I to myself, I'll be there by and by. Yo, as I was a-walking that night in the dark, I took pretty Nancy to be me sweetheart. She smiled in me face and to me she did say, ain't you the young man that's called Ramble away? Ramble away. Ain't you the young man that's called Ramble away? Says I, pretty Nancy, don't smile in me face, for I do not intend to stay long in this place. So I give her 3 doubles and fair length and share, and I said that I'd ramble but didn't know where. Didn't know where. I said that I'd ramble but didn't know where. So come all you young maidens, where'er you may be, from this jolly banquet I'll have you go free. Me hat, cap and feathers, me dear, you shall wear, and a bunch of blue ribbons to tie up your hair. Tie up your hair. And a bunch of blue ribbons to tie up your hair.
This is the truth sent from above, the truth of God, the God of love. Therefore don't turn me from your door, but hearken all, both rich and poor. The first thing that I do relate is that God did man create, and the second thing which to you I'll tell, woman was made with man to dwell. And after that 'twas God's own choice to place them both in paradise, there to remain from evil free, except they ate of such a tree. But they did eat, which was a sin, and so their ruin did begin. Ruin themselves, both you and me, and all of their posterity. So we were heirs to interpose, and so a promise soon did run, that he would redeem us by his Son.
Pretty Nancy of Yarmouth, she's my own heart's delight, and a long and kind letter unto her I did write, all for to inform her what we are to undergo, while sailing on the ocean where stormy winds blow. On the 18th of October our bark it set sail. Pretty Nancy come down for to bid me farewell. She says, while you're sailing on the wide waste of blue, she said, my young sailor, I'll be faithful to you. Long years then did pass when back I did return. Pretty Nancy was married, had a home of her own, while I was a-sailing on the wide restless sea. Pretty Nancy proved faithless and false unto me. Come all you young sailors and listen to me, and never leave the lass you love for to plough the salt sea. For while you are sailing on the wide ocean blue, she'll prove faithless like Nancy of Yarmouth to you. Daddy Fox, he went out one chilly night. He prayed to the moon for to give him light. For he'd many, many miles to go that night before he came to his den. Oh, den, oh, den, oh. For he'd many, many miles to go that night before he came to his den. Oh. So he grabbed a grey goose by the neck, and he throwed a duck all across his back. And he did not there quivvy, quivvy, quack, nor the legs all a-dangling down. Oh, down, oh, down, oh. He did not there quivvy, quivvy, quack, nor the legs all a-dangling down. Oh. Then old Mother Twiddle Twaddle jumped out of bed, and out of the window she stuck a little lad, crying, oh John, oh, now the grey goose is dead, and the fox is away to his den. Oh, den, oh, den, oh. Crying, oh John, oh, now the grey goose is dead, and the fox is away to his den. Oh. So John then he rode up to the top of the hill, he blowed his little horn both loud and shrill. Play on, said Reynard, with your music still, while I trot away to me den. Oh, den, oh, den, oh. Play on, said Reynard, with your music still, while I trot away to me den. Oh. Then old Daddy Fox and his cubs and his wife, they cut up the goose without any knife, saying, I've never ever had such a supper in me life, and the cubs they can pick on the bones. Oh, bones, oh, bones, oh. Saying, I've never ever
had such a supper in me life, and the cubs they can pick on the bones. Oh.
The sun has gone down and the sky it looks red. Down on my soft pillow where I laid my head. As I open my eyes for to see the stars shine, then the thought of my true love runs into my mind. The sap has gone down and the leaves they do fall. To hedging and ditching our farmers they'll call. We will trim up their edges, we will cut down their wood. And the farmers they'll all say our faggots run good. Now hedging being over, then sawing draws near. We will send for the sawyer those woods for to clear. And after he has sawed them and tumbled them down, then there he will floor them all on the cold ground. Now sawing being over, then seed time comes round. See our teams, they are already preparing the ground. Then the man with his seedlip, he'll scatter the corn, and the harrows, they will bury it to keep it from harm. Now seed time being over, then haying draws near. With our scythe, rake and pitchfork those meadows to clear. We will cut down the grass, boys, and carry it away. We will clip it to the green grass and then call it hay. Now haying being over, then harvest draws near. We will send to our brewer to brew us strong beer. And in brewing strong beer, boys, we will cut down the corn. We will take it to the barn, boys, to keep it from harm. Now harvest being over, bad weather comes on. We will send for the thresher to thresh out the corn. His handstaff he'll handle, his swinger he'll swing. Till the very next harvest we'll all meet again. Now since we have brought this so cheerfully round, we will send for the ploughman who ploughs up and down. See the boy with his whip and the man to his plough. Here's a health to the jolly ploughman who ploughs up the ground. Now things they do change as the time passes on. I'm afraid I will have occasion to alter my song. You'll see a boy with a tractor a-going like hell. And whatever farming is coming to, there's no tongue can tell.
My father is a lawyer, a lord of high renown. If I should wed a soldier, it will pull my honor down. Then your birth and my birth, it never will agree. So you take this as a warning, bold dragoon, said she. No warning, no warning, no warning will I take. I would either fight or die, my love, all for thy sweet sake. Then hearing of those words made the lady's heart to bleed, and away they went to church and got married with speed. And when they had been to church and turning home again, the lady met her father and 7 armed men. I'm afraid, says the lady, we both shall be slain. My fear is not at all, said the jolly dragoon. So the dragoon drawed his sword, cut flesh, and made their bones to rattle, and the lady held his horse while the dragoon fought the battle. Oh, hold your hand, bold dragoon, hold your hand, and you shall have my daughter, 10,000 pound in hand. Fight on, said the lady, my portion is too small. Fight on, my dear dragoon, and you shall have it all. So all you young ladies that have got gold in store, never despise a soldier, although he is so poor. Although he is poor, he will fight for the crown. Here's a health unto King George and to his jolly dragoon.
At 5 o'clock on a Sunday night, there's a man comes walking down our street. You may hear him out in front of the row, crying 2pence a basket, watercress, oh. Watercress, oh. Watercress, oh, crying 2pence a basket, watercress, oh. Oh, come on, ma'am, it's time for tea. Go and get 2pence and give it to me, so I may go out in front of the row and fetch a little basket of watercress, oh. Watercress, oh. Watercress, oh, and fetch a little basket of watercress, oh. Oh, kid, you don't know what you're asking of me. If I'd got 2pence, I'd be sure to give it thee, so thou could go out in front of the row and fetch ye a little basket of watercress, oh. Watercress, oh, watercress, oh, and fetch ye a little basket of watercress, oh. Your dad's on strike, kid, can't you see? He scarce brings home enough to feed us we, and though it pains me to tell you now, you'll have to do without your watercress, oh. Watercress, oh. Watercress, oh. You'll have to do without your watercress, oh. We're all in union down our street, so maybe won't come back another week. For till the strike is over, he might as well know he'll not sell much of his watercress, oh. Watercress, oh. Watercress, oh. He'll not sell much of his watercress, oh. At 5 o'clock on a Sunday night, there's a man comes walking down our street. You may hear him out in front of the row, crying 2pence a basket, watercress, oh. Watercress, oh. Watercress, oh, crying 2pence a basket, watercress, oh.
It is of an old miser in London did dwell. He had one only daughter, such a beautiful girl. 500 bright guineas was a portion in gold, until she fell in love with a young sailor bold. Now when the old miser heard about this affair, all on the young sailor he would curse and would swear. No more shall that young man go and plough the salt sea, and before tomorrow morning his butcher I'll be. Now when that pretty fair maid heard her father say so, it filled her eyes full of tears and her heart full of woe. Oh, Willie, dear Willie, I wish you was here. How quickly I would warn you of the danger that's near. So she dressed herself up then so rare and complete, for she was determined a sailor to meet. She had pumps on her feet and a cane in her hand, and she met her own true love as she walked down the strand. Oh, Willie, dear Willie, from this place you must flee, for me father is determined your butcher to be. Go quickly to Dover, I would have you go there, and in less than 48 hours I will join you there. Then up spoke this pretty fair maid with a tear in her eye, saying, I will have him or else I will die. Straightway then she gave him 2 handfuls of gold, and she walked down along the strand like some young sailor bold. Now as that pretty fair maid walked along down the strand, she met her own father crying, you are that man. And a sword from his side he most instantly drew, and into a body he pierced it quite through. And when that old miser saw what he had done, he tore off his hair and his fingers he wrung. Oh, wretched, cruel monster, what have I now done? I have killed me only daughter, she's the flower of London. And then that old miser, he took it so hard, he put his sword to his breast till it pierced his own heart. Forgive me, he cried as he drew his last breath, and then he closed his eyes in the cold hand of death. And when that young sailor heard about this affair, he come quickly from Dover and died in despair. There was father and daughter and a young sailor bold, all died an untimely death for the sake of bright gold, bright gold.
You gentlemen of high renown, come listen unto me, that takes delight in fox hunting by every degree. A story here I'll tell to you concerning of a fox, near Royston hills and mountains high and over stony rocks. Paul Raynald being in his hole and hearing of these hounds, which made him for to prick his ears and tread upon the ground. Methinks me hear some jubilant hounds pressing upon me life. Before that they to me shall come, I'll tread upon the ground. We hunted full 4 hours or more through parishes 16. We hunted full 4 hours or more and came by Parkworth Green.
Oh, if you'll only spare my life, I'll promise and fulfill to touch no more your feathered foal, nor lambs in yonder fold. Bold Reynolds beaten out of breath and treading of these grounds, thinking he must give up his life before those Jubal hounds. So here's adieu to ducks and geese, likewise young lambs also. They've got Bold Reynolds by the brush and will not let him go. It's of a shepherd's daughter, dear, keeping sheep all on the plain, who should ride by but night William, and he got drunk by wine with me ride, for lul diddle all day. Well, he has mounted off his horse and quickly laid her down, and when he had his will offer, he rose her up again with me ride, for lul diddle all day. Since you have had your will of me, pray tell it to me your name, so when our dear little babe is born, I might call him the same with me ride, for lul diddle all day. Sometimes they call me Jack, he said, sometimes they call me John, but when I am at the King's High Court, they call me Knight William with me ride, for lul diddle all day. He's put his foot all in the stirrup and away he then did ride. She's tied a handkerchief around her waist and followed at the horse's side with me ride, for lul diddle all day. She's run till she come to the river brink, she's fell on her belly and swam, and when she came to the other side, she took to her heels and she ran with me ride, for lul diddle all day. She's run till she come to the King's High Court, she's knocked and she's ringed. There's none so ready as the King himself to let this fair maid in with me ride, for lul diddle all day. Good morn to you, fair maid, he said. Good morn, kind sir, said she. Have you a knight all in your court this day? Have robbed me with me ride, for lul diddle all day. Well, have he robbed you of your gold or any of your store? Or have he robbed you of your gold ring you wear on your little finger with me ride, for lul diddle all day? Well, he ain't robbed me of me gold or any of me store, but he's robbed me of me maidenhead, which grieves my heart full sore with me ride, for lul diddle all day. Well, if he be a married man, then hanged he shall be. But if he be a single man, then his body I will give to thee with me ride, for lul diddle all day. The King has called all his men by one, by two, by three. Knight William used to be the foremost man, but now all behind comes he with me ride, for lul diddle all day. Oh, cursed be the very hour that I got drunk by wine, for to have a shepherd's daughter dear, to be a true lover of mine with me ride, for lul diddle all day. Well, if you think me a shepherd's daughter, leave to me alone, If you make me lady of 1,000 men, I'll make you lord of 10, and with me ride for lal diddle all day.
So then these two to church they went, and them small things was done. She appeared like some duke's daughter, and him like a squire's son. With me ride for lal diddle all day. Come all you young men that are going to be wed, don't be caught like a bird with a small piece of bread. I will have you be careful in choosing a wife, for when you are trapped you'll remember it through life. Right fall the riddle I know, fall the riddle day. Oh, when you are wed and a squalor is born, a poor man may work his fingers to the bone. He pays a midwife and a nurse and a gossiping crew, and a poor man can hardly pull himself through. Right fall the riddle I do, fall the riddle day. When I come home to breakfast at 8, there's a devil of a spark of a fire in the grate, and a Turk of a sign of a breakfast for me, and me wife she lies a-snoring like a pig in a sty. Right fall the riddle I do, fall the riddle day. If I ask her to rise, she'll fly in a pet, and bawl out, by God, well, there's time enough yet. Get your breakfast yourself and be off to your work, and don't just bide here for to idle and lurk. Right fall the riddle I know, fall the riddle day. When dinner time come, to me home I'll repair, but 100 to 1 if we find me wife there. She's a gossiping around with a child on her knee, and a Turk of a sign of a dinner for me. Right fall the riddle I know, fall the riddle day. Oh, if I could be but single again, the finest of ladies would never me trippin'. Single I'd remain all the days of me life. How happy is he that avoideth a wife. Right fall the riddle I know, fall the riddle day. Right fall the riddle I know, fall the riddle day.
It's of a brisk young ploughboy was ploughing on the plain, and his horses stood down in yonder shade. It was down in yonder grove he went whistling to his plough, and by chance and there he met a pretty maid, and by chance there he met a pretty maid. Then this young lad did sing as they walked along, pretty maid, oh, you are of high degree. If I should fall in love, then might your parents disapprove, and the next thing they would send me to the sea, and the next thing they would send me to the sea. And when our aged parents they came for to know that her love he was ploughing on the plain, They sent for the press gang and pressed her love away, and they pressed him to the wars to be slain, to be slain. And they pressed him to the wars to be slain. So she dressed herself up all in her best, and her pockets had been well lined with gold. You should see her trudge the streets with a tear all in her eye. She was searching for her jolly sailor bold, sailor bold. She was searching for her jolly sailor bold. Yo, the first that she met was a jolly sailor bold. Have you seen my pretty ploughing boy? She cried. Oh, he's just across the sea and is sailing for the fleet. He said, my pretty maid, will you ride, you ride? He said, my pretty maid, will you ride? So she sailed till she came to the ship her love was in, and unto the captain did complain. She said, I've come in search of my pretty ploughing boy, who was pressed into the wharves to be slain, who was pressed into the wharves to be slain. So 400 bright guineas she then did lay down, and so freely she told them all o'er, until she got her pretty ploughboy all in her arms, and she hugged him till she got him safe on shore, safe on shore. And she hugged him till she got him safe on shore. And she set the bells to ring, and so merry she did sing, just because she saved the lad that she adore, just because she saved the lad she adore.
The young child to its mother ran, and then he started crying. Mother, I'm hungry, mother dear, give me bread or I'll be dying. Wait, my child, tomorrow we'll be ploughing. Now when the field it had been ploughed, the young child started crying. Mother, I'm hungry, mother dear, give give me bread or I'll be dying. Wait, my child, wait, my child, tomorrow we'll be sowing. Now when the field it had been sown, the young child started crying. Mother, I'm hungry, mother dear, give me bread or I'll be dying. Wait, my child, wait, my child, tomorrow we'll be reaping. Now when the field it had been reaped, the young child started crying. Mother, I'm hungry, mother dear, give me bread or I'll be dying. Wait, my child, wait, my child, tomorrow we'll be threshing. Now when the wheat it had been threshed, the young child started crying. Mother, I'm hungry, mother dear, give me bread or I'll be dying. Wait, my child, wait, my child, tomorrow we'll be grinding. Now when the wheat it had been ground, the young child started crying. Mother, I'm hungry, mother dear, give me bread or I'll be dying. Wait, my child, wait, my child, tomorrow we'll be baking. Now when the bread was warm in the oven, the child lay cold in its coffin. Now Whitsuntide is come, you very well do know. Come serve the Lord we must before we do go. Come serve him truly with all your mind and heart, and then from heaven your soul shall never depart. How do we know how long we have to live? For when we die, oh, then what would we give? For to be sure of our last resting place, when we have run a sinful, wretched race. Down in those gardens where flowers grow in ranks, down on your knees and unto the Lord give thanks. Down on your knees and pray both night and day, and pray unto the Lord that he will lead the way. Come all those little children, all in the streets to meet, all in their pastime so even and complete. It's how you may hear them lie, both curse and swear, before that they do know one word of any prayer. Now we have brought you all this royal branch of oak. God bless our Queen Victoria and all the royal folk. God bless our Queen and all this world beside, that the Lord may bless you all this merry Whitsuntide.